All right. Last episode, external problem. Civilization changed the operating environment. Now let's look at the internal architecture, because you have systems running that you're not even monitoring, and they're actually elegant engineering. Here's something interesting to consider. The conscious mind, what you think of as you, is a very small percentage of what's actually running. What we know is just the tip of an iceberg. Right now, your kidneys are filtering. Your cells are replicating. Your immune system is conducting surveillance. Do you have any awareness of this? No, you don't. The conscious mind knows very little. Most of the processing happens below the surface. So your autonomic nervous system has two primary components. Mode 1 is parasympathetic. This is your body maintenance system. It runs without any conscious input. I learned some fun things about it in psychopharmacology class. Medical shorthand for essential function was SLUD: salivation, lacrimation, or tears, urination, and defecation. Yes, we're discussing bodily functions right now, the glamour of biology. This system, or mode, also handles digestion, cellular repair, immune function. The key neurotransmitter is acetylcholine. This is your baseline state, rest and digest, the system maintaining itself without your involvement. Mode 2, sympathetic. This is your emergency response system. Threat detected. System shifts resources from maintenance to survival. Heart rate increases. Digestion suspends. Blood flow redirects to all your muscles. Your pupils dilate. This is the origin of fight, flight, freeze, fawn, and flop responses. Survival. Elegant engineering, actually. Automatic resource reallocation based on a threat assessment. Now let's talk about the psychological architecture. We're jumping over here. Carl Jung identified what he called the shadow. And it's not what people think. The shadow isn't evil. It's simply something unconscious in our less than ideal society. It's the parts of yourself that got pushed out of awareness. During development, certain traits got rejected by family, by social systems, by cultural norms. You might have heard, don't be so analytical, or don't be so critical, or just go along. These parts didn't just delete, they went in the shadow, your defense system, sympathetic nervous system. And here's the interesting part. You can't observe your shadow directly. You can see others, acting irrational. But there are guideposts. You can detect it through your own projections. Here are the guideposts. What irritates you the most about other people? What is your strongest pet peeve or pet peeves? Often that's the shadow showing you what you can't see in yourself. That's why you get so worked up about them. For people like us who value competence, the shadow often shows up as people are incompetent. No one thinks things through. Everyone else's logic is flawed. They're just so stupid. Recognize that voice? Interesting. The person terrified of incompetence, that would be you, sees it everywhere but the mirror. And it's not always an accurate assessment. Sometimes it might be. But that's often the shadow projecting your own fear, your own terror of being incompetent or stupid or pushed. Everything that's pushed into the incompetent in the unconscious, can't talk.